Good morning, everyone. The Spruce is here. I'm going to do the event Powering Up Posidon in Fallout 76. This event takes place at the Posidon power plant down in the forest. Most of the time, it's just a bunch of low-level scorched here. And anyway, the reason I make these videos is because when I first started, I really didn't know what I was doing. And so I just make these little videos for people who may not play this game all the time and might want to know how, want to learn how. So you can learn it here, even if this is very simple instructions, but it will get you pointed in the right direction. I usually start with the cooling towers. You have to repair the pipes here and some broken equipment. And of course the scorpions aren't too crazy about you doing that. So, you can see shooting them, repairing the pipes. There's quite a few in here to repair. I started the cooling towers for one very good reason. The markers for the quest, Powering Up Posidon, get very confusing from time to time, especially if you start on the inside. The markers will direct you to the doors to come outside to repair the cooling towers first. Or not first, but they'll hang in there, and it gets confusing when you get on the inside of the power plant. So I generally repair both cooling towers first, and I like to repair them completely. And that way, that gets rid of those markers that'll get you confused when you're on the inside, because the inside is confusing enough. So there was one of the machines. If you notice that there is not markers in here, it just gives you an area marker, but it doesn't tell you exactly where everything is. So the pipes are all labeled with that yellow and black stripes, and the ones that aren't repaired are obviously shooting steam out. The control panels that need to be repaired usually have sparks spitting out of them, things like that. Some of the pipes are hard to get to. This is one of the more difficult ones here. You have to crouch, so they'll sneak up, or you'll fall back down. You have to climb all the way back up again. Now, you can only repair so many, and it'll let you continue on with the event without repairing everything. I like to repair everything. I'm not 100% sure on this, but I think you get a bigger reward if you do. Also, the power plant is a pretty good place to scrap. Not actually here in the cooling tower, but on the inside. There's at least 3 fusion cores in there, and a whole lot of scrap. Now, some of these, we'll be walking up on one here in a little bit, on the other side, where you can actually jump up, and if you're quick enough, you can press the repair button mid-jump and repair it without having to do all the walk in the pipes. Yeah, here's one right here. I don't remember if I actually was able to do it on this one, but I have been able to do it before. Yeah, there you go. So that's a little bit of a time saver there.
System integrity restored.
So I'll be quiet for now. There's not much more I can tell you about the cooling towers. Just repair the pipes and the equipment, and then just to get rid of the map markers and move on. will say this, once you get a certain amount repaired, the markers will show up for the remaining items that need to be repaired. As you can see floating above them, the little yellow markers. But that only happens after you get so much repaired. Here we go into Posidon. As you can see, I have a teammate with me. They just come out here just recently with these public teams, so you don't have to be friends with anybody for them to be on your team. You just jump in the teams and you get times, however many you have in your group, experience. So in this case, we're getting 2 times the experience every time we earn experience. This is the generator section, and it can get a little confusing, especially with all these damn scorch happening out of every corner. There's also a couple of machine gun turrets up on the upper levels. There's a lot of equipment that needs to be fixed in here, and they'll be sparking. Just walk up and press A. It doesn't cost any materials out of your to fix any of this. And then there are some more pipes that need to be fixed. As I said before, it's a good place for scrap. There's scrap in the weapons that all the scorched, and there's scrap all in here. Not necessarily because you need to go to complete this event. I will give you one warning. Wearing power armor in the reactor room is a little dangerous. I have fell off into radioactive water a few times. But just pop out your armor while you're underwater and then just reclaim. It'll just go back into your inventory once you swim out anyway. This event doesn't require you to go into that part of the reactor, but you may want to go in there, scrap, just explore. My teammate in this video, Cass Griffin or Grafon, however you want to pronounce it, actually has a YouTube channel, Mama's Refuge, and she reviews video games that kids play, so you don't have to. Just telling you what they're about and seeing if they're appropriate for whatever age your child is. I think that's a pretty useful service. So you might want to give Mama's Refuge a gander if you have children, or even just watch some different kinds of videos. Just like outside of the cooling towers, once you get so much completed, the markers will appear and guide you to the rest of them. Generator room all fixed up, and now we need to go find the reactor room. I think, if I remember correctly, I got a little bit turned around here, but basically you're looking for the sign that says control room, and there is the control room. Nope, that's not the control room. Next flight, yeah. There's the control room. You want to repair that one last. And like I said, I got a little bit turned around. There we go. The next flight up is the reactor. I'd already done this event before, so I already had the key card. If you're doing this event for the first time, the key card is down on the very bottom level. Not the basement, but the bottom level. Off to the left is the water I was talking about. You don't want to fall down in there. Well, it can be very aggravating, especially if you're in power armor. reactor system is fully restored.
System restart.
Now we just need to get back over to the door to the control room. And like I said before, it is easy to get turned around in here. Finally found it. Control room door. There is a couple of turrets on the ceiling to the left. And they will stretch you if they get a beat on you. It's usually about 4 strokes in here. And my gun broke. That's okay. I always carry a backup. And it helps if you got somebody watching your back too. And there is the final part of this event. Get in there, restart the power plant, and you're done. I hope this helped you.
Posidon Energy Plant
Someone, anyway.
W-06 is now online.
Leave me some comments if you have some questions about this or any of my other videos. And thank you for watching. And we will see you next time. Thank you.